Hey everyone, so today I wanted to talk about self-care and why it's so important. So, what exactly is self-care? Self-care for some people could mean just, taking a day off, right? Not worrying about anyone else, not worrying about the needs of anyone else, but just simply thinking about what you need and what you want in order to feel at rest, in order to feel whole, and in order to feel like you're at a sense of peace, right? Because sometimes we get so used to our routines, our daily routines of go, 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 that we don't actually sit down, rest, take time out for ourselves. Um, and it's just a part of who we are, right? We're not used to, maybe slowing things down, taking a long bath, or going outside to just enjoy the fresh air, or being with, family, or taking time out for friends, right? And that's really important to, you have to define self-care for you, because self-care for one person may not be self-care for another person, right? So a lot of times you find people saying that self-care is going to the spa, or self-care is going shopping. Well, that depends on the person, right? Because we're not all the same and we all don't need the same things, right? For me, I try to give, I personally, I try to get in my self care every week, um, because I've gone so long without it that I realize how important it is to make it a part of the routine, right? So you make it a part of your daily or your weekly or your monthly routine, right? So some people may go to a restaurant once a month, or some people may go on vacation once a year. That becomes a part of your routine. You kind of ritualize it, right? So ritualize um, the ability for you to care for yourself, right? That being, if you want to go and listen to some poetry, or go out and listen to some jazz, or whatever it is, go bowling, or go swimming, or whatever it is that you like doing, try to make time for it. Or sometimes it can just be you reading, or you writing, or you constructing some kind of art, or you being with your children, whatever it is that makes you feel whole and at peace and at one. That's what you need to do, because a lot of times we are consistently doing things for other people. We're consistently trying to fulfill other people's needs and wants, and we kind of put our own needs and wants on the back burner. And this is especially true in school, right? Because you have work, you have tests, exams, you have advisors, you have your professors, you have your instructors, you have extracurricular activities, you have clubs and organizations and associations, and sometimes you just need to breathe and realize that you can take time off. You can take time off for yourself. You can take a time. You can definitely take a mental health day. You can, because if you don't, how can you be whole, and how can you help others when you're trying to, you know, deal with so much going on inside of you, right? So you have to take yourself, and yourself has to be a priority, right? If you're dealing with stuff, if you're unable to think clearly, if you're so focused on other people, it ends up taking away from you and your wholeness and your fulfillment and your satisfaction, right? And um and you just have to understand that, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help people. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be charitable or nice, or there's nothing wrong with those things at all. That's really admirable, right? But when you are consistently giving to another person, then what do you have left for yourself? And that's something to think about, because a lot of times, we may be in relationships, we may be in a marriage, friendship, a business relationship, a partnership, whatever, and we're consistently giving to the business, we're consistently giving to the job, we're consistently giving to our own children, or we're consistently giving to someone else outside of ourselves, right? And we're not giving ourselves anything, and we're not giving ourselves anything, right? And so we have to make it a habit to take time out for ourselves and figure out what is it that we want, what is it that we need, and go from there. Because if we don't, then we'll end up seeing how we're not feeling good, we're not thinking straight, we're getting upset, we're irritable, because we're seeing how neglecting ourselves means that we're not tending to ourselves, that being spiritually, emotionally, physically, mentally, or etc., right? So take yourself as a priority. You are a priority. You are a big priority. Prioritize yourself. Prioritize your needs and wants and pleasures. Prioritize those things, because if you don't take care of yourself, then who will? All right, y'all. Until next time. Bye.